Daniel, I don't think there's any way to put a really positive spin on that. That's a disappointing night, isn't it?
Yes, of course. We were the favourite today, and if you then lose the game as a favourite, there's nothing positive to find about this. Yes, we were all involved in this type of football games where one team is playing. Could speak about all this stuff. Whatever, 80% possession, 24 shots. They had nothing in expected goals, and we had more or less expected goals for 4, 5, 6 goals. If you have this type of game when out of whatever 20 corner kicks and whatever free kicks you don't score, if you miss chances out of 4 or 5 yards, yes, and then it's always written in the stars. The opponent is one time in your box and score out of a situation where it's not even a chance, more or less. Will probably go down as an own goal or half own goal, whatever. Yes, then it can happen that you lose such a game, because football game is not decided by any statistics or by the look who was the more active team or whatever. Just decided by goals, and the fact was, after 90 minutes, and they have shot 1 goal, managed to score 1 goal. We have just scored 1 goal out of our many chances. Yes, and sums also up that our best penalty takers were not able to score 1 goal anyhow. Joel Pirou, I've never seen him miss the penalty, missed today. Then our 2 most experienced guys with Dominic and Sean missed as well. Sums up our night today.
I mean, I'm guessing the worry for you is that you put out a strong side, much change, but a strong side, and you were playing against a very, very young team that Sheffield Wednesday fielded. Is that a concern?
No, but that's also a bit the headline they make out of this. They are all professional football players. Of course, they rested then perhaps a 36-year-old player like Barry Bennett, for example, because he's just played also 3 days ago. We have also rested a few players who are not in the squad today or just stayed on the bench. If you then change 9 times your or Joel also in a different position 10 times more or less your starting lineup, it's never great for being fluent. And you could feel this in the first half. We were a bit so static in the first half, but after that in the second half we played exactly how I wanted to play. The only thing is more or less like that we didn't score the goals, and it's still a competitive side like I mentioned before. So it's a side who, in a difficult situation for the club, sticks together. This is why they came from 2-0 losing position in the last league game, also back and nearly turned the game, went away with a point. It's a championship side, and we don't have to get arrogant or whatever. We have played against them competitive last season. It's not like we are since 20 years in the Premier League. So if you travel to a away ground in the championship as a newly promoted Premier League side, you can't take it for granted that you win the game. Of course, we wanted to win this game. Of course, we accept also that we were the favorite, and there's that we are also self-critical and have to be self-critical at the moment. But it's not like analyzing. We have not played against a youth team today. We have played against a spirited, fighting team who, somehow managed after 90 minutes to not get beaten and were the better side in the penalty shootout.
So, is it the approach of the players? Is that why that happened? Is it? Or are there reasons for it?
No, it's nothing to do with mentality or character, because we tried everything. So, of course, it's more or less like in a normal game. Let's say, for example, Dominic, he had, I think, in the second half, 3 great chances. I would say 2 of them normally put straight away to bed when he's back to full fitness. But, he's more or less like he desperately needs this minutes to build up his fitness. Or players like Sebastian Bonneau was more or less injured during the whole preseason. Need this minutes today. Jakob Jol, who was not involved in the last weeks, he need this minutes today. And we wanted also to build the fitness, and with some players not to risk anything also for the Premier League, because of course the Premier League has to be our priority. But no complaints about this. I feel a bit for the players, because they tried so much, and then unlucky we scored a half own goal, and of course we want to score the goals and use our chances anyhow. But if you then don't score anyhow, of course they are also disappointed and will also get some criticism. That's also quite normal. My recommendation is, come on, the next days and don't read the newspapers or social media or whatever, because if you lose the away game and you are the favorite, it's that you get some criticism, but don't let it get into your head too much, because this minutes were important for many, many players, and right now our focus is just like, come on, we want to be successful and make sure that we survive on Premier League level.